How's it going, Kane? Just wanted to do this video, give you a sense of what Arma 2 is like, and I think if you see what Arma 2 is and how good it is, you'll really understand why I'm so excited for Arma 3, which is just going to be improvements across the board. Um, so, in relation to how me and you like to play military games, we like a lot of terrain, we like tactics, and we've always kind of liked the ability to do anything we wanted to. Ghost Recon gave us that a little bit at the beginning, but I think this is like another level. So let me zoom out of the map here. This is kind of our main area of operations here. This is Cheneris, which is Czechoslovakian territory. And there's lots, if I zoom in here, there's lots of little roads and towns. This is an entire city down here. You can you get a sense of stuff. You can turn textures on and off, which will give you detailed texturing of the land. You can, this way you can see and plan missions with a lot of detail. I'm going to zoom out and come up to this air base up here. And you can see on this air base I've already started to place units. So if I zoom in here, you'll see I've placed helicopters. Like I've got 2 Apaches sitting over here with fuel trucks. I've got a couple Navy Seahawks sitting over here along with support personnel, and so on and so forth. I mean, I got an entire rifle battalion here, Marine rifle battalion here, and you'll see I set up waypoints for them. So they walk down here, they walk over here, and I put some randomness in it. So essentially what they do is they guard this airfield. This airfield comes with buildings. You can add buildings, take buildings away. It's completely customizable. And there's 3 air bases on this main island, or this main piece of territory, which is this. And there are, I think, 8 or 9 official areas like this that are all different. One's a desert kind of Iraq theme, one's more Afghanistan, et cetera, et cetera. But people make their own islands too, and there's some really amazing ones. What I'm going to do is I will take you on a little tour of this island. And kind of show you around. And then after we're done taking a tour of the island, I'll grab one of these choppers and I'll just kind of fly out beyond this area of operations here, the airfield, and I'll fly over down to the coast or something, and we'll kind of take a look at something else. And I'll just show you the land features and some more specific stuff about the game. So let's dive right in. After I've set up all this, I have set up a character. He's right here. And if I go to Units and click on him, he's set as the player, so that's me. I'll go into more detail about how you edit units and stuff, and you can build your own scenarios because you'll really like that. But this is me. I'm over here next to the Navy helicopters right now, so let's preview up. All right. We are now loading the mission. It should put us in. Okay, here we are. Right away, see we got a little bit of a busy airfield. In first-person view mode now. You may see me switch from first-person to third-person quite a bit. I do that all the time in this game just to get a sense of where I'm at and stuff like that. And it's pretty easy to do that. You can just hit a key and it takes you from first to third person. So I'll switch back over. Here we got a flight crew member working on this chopper. These choppers are pretty cool. You'll see this one's got folded rotors and stuff, and all this stuff is customizable. So I can click this, and the tail rotor will actually start moving and unfolding. You can then use that tow tractor that's right over there and literally pull this helicopter out and prep it for flight and take off. When you get deeper into these missions, you can actually arm the helicopters on the field, make that part of the gameplay, and it gets really, really, really detailed. The cool thing about these choppers, though, is these rotors are folding, is you can go over here, you can open doors. I mean, the detail just continues. I mean, I'll go into first-person view mode here and take a look inside. So now that helicopter is unfolded and ready to go. You got another one out here prepped. You got this rifle team out here. That's that rifle team I set to patrol the perimeter. you'll see them kind of making their way. To better show you the airfield, though, I think I'm going to jump in this ATV.
Move.
And you can ride on the back, driver, whatever you want. You can store gear on the ATV. I'm going to select driver. And here we go. Let's take a test drive. This is the British over here. They're loading their Merlin, but they've got that Jackal off to the corner there, as well as an Apache and Land Rover in there. And they've got tons of equipment that you can play with and place. Drive over here. This is where the Army SOAR setup is. A lot of Special Forces vehicles. We got the Blackhawks over here, as well as Kiowas and Little Birds and stuff like that. Over here we got,
Aircraft.
let me just get out. We got fuel truck, we got these Apaches being prepped. Most likely support crews are going to come over here and fuel these helicopters and arm them. And all this stuff you can get in. You know, I can get in as the pilot here, and you know we can look around. Take a look at this cockpit. It's fully detailed. You can move around. I could even start it up if we wanted. Give you a sense of how much control you have in this game. Switch to an external view. But since we're not going anywhere, I'm just going to turn the old engine on. You'll notice when I get out of the helicopter, I'm armed with my pistol, as my gun was stored, and then I just need to switch back to my rifle. So pretty cool. I mean, the detail there is pretty intense. So let's run back over here. Four-wheeler, get in as driver. You'll notice the graphics are pretty fucking sweet. This game is capable of really good graphics. You just have to have the computer that can push it, and it actually doesn't require too much of a crazy computer. I mean, it's not. It's just you have to put your efforts into certain things, like video card and stuff. Here we got the U.S. Army guarding a UAV Predator. They have their Blackhawks over here. We have B-22 Osprey, which is fully flyable. We got some choppers buzzing overhead. Yep. You can go in these buildings here. All these buildings are enterable. You can climb, if you were a sniper, you could climb up that ladder way up there on that tower and get to the top. And I'll show you all that in a later video. These Coast Guard helicopters were something that someone made, and I downloaded. I just populate the game with as much add-ons as you want. I mean, it's really, you can customize it yourself, but these Jayhawks are amazing. Like, the person who built them did such a good job. They're really detailed. You can come over here, you can open all the doors, you can get in, like if I rode in the back. There's the internal view. I can switch to the pilot seat. There I am. I mean, it's really, really detailed. That's kind of what I was telling you. Just get back on the ATV here as the driver. Switch to third person view. And down here I've set up a few other little things that are pretty awesome. Like I said,